My name is Chev Chelios, and today I didn't die. It's Stormheart. Why not just let me die?
They were keeping you alive to farm your organs.
They gave you an artificial heart?
Yeah.
How many bars does the battery show?
One.
You got 1 hour. Keep your body electrically charged to keep it pumping. If you can get hold of your heart, I'm reasonably sure I can put it back in.
Everybody, I gotta kind of do this really quickly because I almost completely forgot about this because this week is finals and I've been studying, so I'm in the middle of doing that, and next few days I have my hardest finals coming up, so yeah. So the movie I will be talking about right now is a sequel to an action movie that came out 3 years ago that was actually really good, called Crank, and this one takes it beyond this. This is one of those movies where the filmmaker said fuck it, and they made an awesome exploitation movie. That's why I'm reviewing this. It's not your average action movie. I do not like action movies. Well, I'll watch them if it's good, but I'm not a fan. But this one, Crank, was just insane. It's a crazy movie that, if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out, because it's actually a lot of fun, and Crank 2 goes beyond that. Crank 2, so if you've seen the first Crank, you'll know the guy didn't do a hit like he was supposed to, and the people he works for inject him with the poison that's supposed to kill him, but he figures out from his friend, by calling his friend who's a doctor and giving him the symptoms, that they gave him this thing called like the Chinese cocktail, and he has to keep his adrenaline up, so unless he'll die, so he has to do all this crazy shit, and like it's a really fun movie. Just to tell you everything, kind of spoil everything, like yeah, so Crank 2, well, the movie ends, like, I'm not spoiling anything. They showed this in the trailer for the second one, so in the end of the second one, you see him fall from a helicopter and hit the ground, and right before the end credits come up, he blinks, so yeah, it's barely noticeable, so yeah, so in the second one, it starts off right where the last one picked up. I mean, oh my god, what's wrong with me? Picks up right where the second one picks up right where the first one left off, when he fell out of the helicopter, and right as soon as that happens, a van comes up, takes a shovel, scoops him off the road, and decides to farm his organs, and now he becomes conscious while they're taking his heart out and putting an artificial one in, and he finds out that they want to form, sorry, I'm kind of crazy and studying for a while, but they find out that they want to farm his organs. They're trying to take pretty much everything, and then he finds out they're going to take away his dick, so that's when he looks up, he says, oh fuck.
You wanna give me a jump? Just juice me.
He looks up, he says, oh fuck this, and then just goes insane, starts killing everybody, runs out, calls his doctor, and he's got this artificial thing, he's got the artificial heart, and it runs on electricity, and that's why it's called Crank 2 High Voltage. He has to keep his heart electrocuted, so the movie is insane, the movie's awesome. If you gave trauma, this is exactly what I thought when I walked out of the movie, and this is exactly what a bunch of other reviewers said. They said, if you gave trauma $20 million, this is what they would make, and that is true because, I don't know, I'm surprised that this got released into theaters, probably because of big names, because I know that a lot of companies wouldn't risk doing this, and what is it, Lionsgate who's releasing this? Lionsgate sucks now. They really do suck. They bought the rights for those Jason Fuckberg and Aaron Seltzer movies. They just released Disaster movie in August. They're releasing all the shitty Saw sequels. And they're releasing a lot of really bad independent movies that are just completely horrible. But, no, they gave us the Crank movies, and I love them for that. So Crank 2, Crank 2, when I said, it's like if you gave Trump a lot of money, Lloyd Kaufman actually does have a cameo in this, but I didn't notice it when I saw it, because you can only see his face for like 2 seconds. It's in this weird Godzilla scene. The movie, first of all, the score is amazing. It's by Mike Patton. If you don't know, I'm a fan of Mike Patton, John Zorn. John Zorn. For a second, I keep thinking I'm fucking up words, but they're avant-garde music guys. They're like awesome experimental stuff, and Mike Patton was perfect for the score. I downloaded the soundtrack for this just because it's that good. It works with the movie. There's scenes in this movie. I'm surprised it got an R rating. It has a scene where a guy gets a shotgun shoved up his ass. There's a whole scene where he has to create friction and produce static electricity. So there's a whole sex scene in front of a horse track with Amy Smart, and then for no reason at all except for a cheap laugh, they have a horse jump over and they show a horse dick, just for the sake of showing a horse dick. Wow, Amy Smart, they really, really show her really trashy through the movie, and the scenes, what I'm gonna get into is the scene, a lot of the trauma humor, like I said, the gun getting shoved up the ass, the horse dick, and the whole scene with there's this whole shootout in a strip club, and a girl gets one of her breasts shot, and you see like silicone liquid come out. It's hilarious, but so stupid. The cameos, David Carradine was in this movie playing a 100-year-old guy with a Fu Manchu mustache. He has Chelios's heart, because Chelios, he survived all this. Apparently they think that he's really strong, so he took his heart, and this leads to one of the best lines in the movie, which is, Confucius say karma's a bitch. So, when you see it, if you see it out of context, in the movie it's funny, yeah. The movie's insane, it goes all out. There's a floating, talking head in a tank, and the ending's just awesome. That last shot of the movie is amazing, and if you're watching it, stick around for the end credits, so it's gonna be awesome. So definitely check out Crank 2. It's amazing, it's fun. If you enjoy exploitation films, you'll love this. Check out Crank 1 before, because the Crank movies are not your average action films. They're awesome. Jason Statham is just badass, and Amy Smart is just really hot throughout both of the movies. Insane gore in the second one. Hilarious cameos. Corey Haim, which has strange cameo in the movie. You won't recognize him at first.
Unidentified man is responsible for the explosion of mayhem, murder, and lewd behavior that has swept Los Angeles.
I know how this game works.
Your associates have taken something of value to me. I intend to get it back.
Crank 2.
Those things are designed for strenuous activity.
Tell me about it.